Hello, my name's John, and welcome to my video review of Turbo Kid. Let's get started.
Wait a second. What do you think you're doing?
I'm doing a video review of Turbo Kid.
What? You think you just walked up in here and steal my review show?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's...
Listen here. I'm the star of this review show, you hear? And no one's gonna take it away from me. No one!
Why don't we just do this together?
Yeah, okay. Okay, I had to get my tea.
Huh.
Yep. Oh!
Welcome.
Did you do something with your... Oh, never mind. So, Turbo Kid is the new film from three people whose names I can't pronounce. They are from Canada, and this is their independent film, and it is a 80s genre fanboy's dream come true.
Yes, it was great.
Yes, it was very, very good. I enjoyed this film immensely.
Yes, brought me back.
Brought you back where?
One time I was at the grocery store with my mom, and we came upon this big, like...
A man in a skeleton mask?
Yeah, but he was like...
With blades on his arms? Mm-hmm. Same thing happened not to me, to my cousin Evan.
Well...
I have no cousin Evan.
Hey! What's that in your hand?
It's a comic book.
What's it about?
It's about Turbo Rider.
That's rad!
It is basically about this kid who lives in the wasteland future that is 1997. He reads superhero comic books, something called the Turbo Rider, and he wants to be a superhero, lives by himself alone, very isolated. And one day he meets a girl, a meet cute, you might say.
A what?
A meet cute.
What is that?
You don't know this? You don't know this term?
He meets a meet cute?
It's a screenwriting term, a meet cute. It's when two people meet through an adorable circumstance, basically.
Yeah, they met at a playground. That's pretty adorable.
There's a evil lord over the land with an eye patch, a villain played by Michael Ironside, who is a kind of a famous cult film movie actor. He was in like Total Recall,
Nice.
and Scanners, and he's very, very good at playing a bad guy.
Yeah, he was evil. He was
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, the story it was all there. It's a very nice, cohesive story. There's a beginning, middle, end. All the characters change, There's a love story.
Except for the ones who die.
Yeah, well, they change too, but in a more physical way.
Spoilers.
Yeah, the violence. You want to talk about just the action?
Yeah, this is the goriest kids film I've ever seen.
I wouldn't call it a kid's film at all.
Well, that's the thing about it, is that it's not really a traditional kids film. But if you took away all the gore and some of the language, it would be a kids film.
Yeah.
It would definitely be a kids film. I mean, the kid is the main character. Its themes are very simple. So yeah, I think it's almost is a kids film, except for the gore and violence. And I think that is there to appeal to adults who grew up in the 80s during this time period, who are going to, more than kids probably latch onto this movie.
Right.
And it's a super low-budget independent film, so it kind of can do that. Because it's not trying to get a wide appeal. It's not trying to get a wide audience to see this.
I love how all the, these really cool, there's this Indiana Jones kind of character.
Right.
And he's really cool and rugged, but he, rides a bicycle.
Yes.
And no, not like a motorcycle, but everyone just rides, human-powered bicycles. Everybody.
Which I bet saved a lot on
money.
Vehicles and whatnot.
And the production design is great. It's like this abandoned wasteland, They had to build this little village out of garbage. It was great.
Right. So eventually the kid becomes a superhero he finds this suit and this gun, and basically has to save the day and save his friends. I really liked the character Apple, played by a girl whose last name is LaBouffe, so I'm wondering now if she's related to Shia. the actual cannibal.
So she's the female love interest of the story.
Yeah, I almost didn't think they needed to go there with kind of it being a love interest, but I didn't think it felt too shoehorned in.
Right.
It still worked, but I think I would have liked it more if it was just a platonic friendship, because you don't see those very often. No, she was my favorite character. I liked her a lot.
Yeah.
This actress is really good.
And she even though she's, at first you think she's just going to be like this flat character, like she's like very perky and kind of annoying, but she actually has a character change too. You know, she at the end, she learns more about what it means to be a person.
If I have any like nitpicks with this movie, it's that I felt like at certain points the low budgetness of it took me out of the movie. I know I can kind of spot when things are like, oh, I can see that they didn't have enough money to do that. And a couple like scenes I felt like could have used more establishing shots, more just like get the camera back a little bit, show more of what's going on, especially during the action scenes.
I see both sides of it. I think the low budget aspects gave it a lot of charm. Like it wouldn't have been the same movie had they had a big budget.
No, I completely agree.
I think that would have really ruined it.
It might not be necessarily a sign of a low budget. It might be just a sign of like a first time filmmaker.
Maybe who didn't get the coverage they needed.
Yeah, didn't get the coverage they needed, or I've seen that kind of stuff before with low budget films, or it was like, oh, we really should have gotten this shot, but we didn't have time, or we forgot, or
But overall, like, no, I think it was like really spot on.
Yeah, I would say like for me, 80% of it worked completely, and probably like 20% of it was kind of me going, oh, I can see how that. Yeah, I would have done that better. All right, see that being done a little bit neater, cleaner, maybe.
Yeah. But man, there's so many blood gags, very Tarantino-esque in a way, how the blood just sprays.
Yeah, this really, it goes all the way with the gore, and it's played completely for laughs.
Yeah.
I don't see, unless you're like an extremely squeamish person.
It's obviously not like real blood,
right? How you could do anything but laugh at the stuff. I mean, really, they're really well done effects.
Yeah,
I thought, especially for the budget that it had, the effects were really well done.
Oh yeah, they definitely did their. I don't know. They hired the right person.
Right. Yeah, which is amazing, because that kind of work is almost extinct. Like you don't see it anymore. My favorite is when the guy like yanks another guy's jaw off of his face and then stabs him in the eyes with his own jaw. It's the funniest thing.
My favorite is there's this guy who's standing there urinating, and he gets shot in the back, and then he like blood is coming out from him, and then he falls over, and the blood starts going forward, and then as he continues to fall over, there's just a big stream of urine going outwards as well. It's terrible, but it's great.
Yeah.
Great for the kids.
It's good that it's so low budget, and probably only, I know it's on demand right now.
Nice.
But it's only really going to appeal, I think, to film nerds or fans of this sort of genre. And people of our generation too. But this kind of stuff makes me happy because it's an indie film. It started out just going to festivals. Like it got a lot of buzz at Little Rock Film Festival, which I didn't see it there, but I heard a lot of people talking about it. And then a few months later, it's hitting theaters, and that's great. It's like that's our goal, is make a movie, and then something like this happens. It's just exciting to me. Like congratulations, you guys made it. Whee! Isn't that exciting? Whee! So yeah, Turbo Kid, win.
The fate of our future is in your hand.
We can do this together, Kris.
You think you can just waltz up here and steal my show?
I'm doing a review.